Hi, Paul Godden from Video Made Easy. Welcome to Tip of the Week. And this week, what I want to do is address a problem that I see a lot of people have, and a real problem within videos that I view, and that is that they don't have a good structure. So what I'm going to do is reveal to you how to have a really powerful structure, and it's particularly powerful if you're making a video for YouTube. All right, so as I said, what I want to do is share with you in this tip of the week a structure that is generic. That means it works across platforms and different areas, and it's a really powerful formula, and it's a great one to follow if you're going to be making videos, and particularly for YouTube. Now, again, I'm not talking about cat fight or someone falling off a building. They've got their own structure. We're talking here about a business or an information video or something that you want to share with your community. Okay, so here's the video structure, and it's five steps or stages. What I've done underneath is put suggested times for it. Now, it doesn't mean that it has to be here, for example, with the introduction, 10 seconds. It can be 5 seconds, it can be 12 seconds. What I'm trying to do is give you an indicator that what you don't want is a 60-second, a 1 minute intro. There's always exceptions to the rule, and I just want to say what I'm going to do here is give you this. By all means, if you have different needs, wants, desires, or you want to experiment, go for it. What I'm giving you here is a proven success formula. Okay then, it's up to you, always a choice. So 10 seconds here is teaser, and that's what I do every time with my tip of the week. Is I'll get there and say, do you want to know the 3 biggest things that you need to avoid when making a video or something like that? So it's that teaser to start with. You need to come up with a teaser for yours. Now, it doesn't have to be the biggest thing or the best thing or whatever. It might be just a question, or it might be a statistic. Something. Did you know that 9 out of 10 people who retire today live at or below the poverty line? What I want to do is give you a solution so that you don't join those 9 out of 10. Okay, so that's a teaser. People go, I want to know that. I want to know that. Okay, alrighty, so that's your intro. Then you have an intro graphic. Now again, you see that, just have a look at what I do here. I've got the swirly Video Made Easy little logo thing. It's really just about a branding, and that's all it needs to be. And so again, recommended here is 5 seconds. So, it can be 3 seconds, it can be 7 seconds. What you don't want is some long branding thing that goes for 20 seconds or something. People don't care about your brand. It's really about saying to them, I'm Video Made Easy, I'm Smith's Consulting, but people don't care about that. It's what you'll do for them. So that's your branding here. Now, here you've got your content, and what I've done is I've said here 1 to 5 minutes. Look, there's no exact science. Statistics are saying that people on average look at a video for about 3 to 4 minutes, but for the rule I think you need to follow is that video needs to be as long as it needs to be to get that information across as quickly as you can, and so that they get the information. So, whether it's 1 minute or whether it's 5 or whether it's 7, and I've watched 20-minute videos because they've been great value to me, but there's other videos that I've clicked off after a minute or 2 minutes because it's just hasn't got me, it's not relevant or whatever reason. So, recommended is 1 to 5 minutes will give you sort of the best result. But if you need to take longer, take a bit longer. If you need a bit shorter, do it shorter. Okay. So content here is you do an intro. Now an intro is really about credibility establishment and just getting saying, hi, look, I've, I used to be 250 kilos, and by following my eating regime, what I've been able to do is lose 100 kilos or 200 pounds or whatever. Obviously you're talking your numbers you need. So what that does is it sort of says to people, So for me, I'd be getting there saying, I've been working around and in video for 30 years, but the beautiful thing is I'm not brainwashed into the movie industry. What I am is I'm just like you. I'm there, I'm wanting to make videos, and I look at what works and what doesn't, and what I want to do is share with you. Okay, so that establishes that credibility intro. Then you go into your content. I've just got here, you've got 1, 2, 3 points, but you might have 5 points. You might also have a beginning, middle, and an end to a story. Stories are very powerful. Again, unfortunately, I can't give you one rule that works for the content here, but what it needs to be is just a evolution, so a logical progression. Then you have a close. Now in the close, what you want to do is get there and say, so there you go, if you want more information, whatever. Then you move into your close and move into your outro graphic. Here is a call to action. And the call to action is, you have a screenshot or whatever that gets there and says, subscribe now, click here. Make sure you get the free report, whatever it might be. Now, something that's not recommended, I don't see many people say, is what I recommend is that you keep the call to action going for another 12 or 15 seconds. And the reason for that is, particularly if you're putting a video on YouTube, is that as soon as your video stops playing, YouTube puts up, I think it's about 9 video selections there. And so suddenly you get to go, oh, wow, yeah, ballerina falls over. So click and you're off and you've lost the person. So by doing that, what it does is force the person, if they've seen it and they've got the information and they know it, they've either got to go stop play, or they've got to sit there and look at it until it gets to the point where they can go, oh, ballerina fell over. Okay, so it's quite powerful to do that. And again, I see a lot of people get there and say their video and they go, oh, that's it, and it's really fantastic. Okay, and it's like, oh, it's the end of the video, So, yeah, so there it is. So there, for you, is the 5-step video structure that I recommend. Again, it will work for videos for your blog, particularly works for videos for YouTube, and that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my Video Made Easy YouTube channel, and you'll continue to receive weekly tips and hints and ideas. And also, I'd love to hear any comments. Put any comments below, any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, any questions you've got, and I can look at them and see if I can address them in future episodes of Tip of the Week. Okay, I will see you in the next one.